In 7 days, things happened that nobody predicted. A nation of 150,000 people scored against Germany. A 43-year-old goalkeeper played at a World Cup. Brazil were outplayed by Morocco. Japan came back from the dead. Again. And one of football's biggest nations isn't even here. This is everything that happened in Week 1 of World Cup 2026. And half of it, nobody is talking about. Let's start with the craziest moment of the entire week. Germany versus Curaçao. Germany, 4-time world champions. One of the biggest football nations on earth. Curaçao, population 150,000. Most people expected a comfortable German win. And at first, that's exactly what happened. Germany scored early and looked completely in control. Then, Curaçao broke forward. Livam Comenencia picked up the ball. One touch, shot, goal, 1-1. For a few incredible minutes, the smallest nation ever to appear at a World Cup was level against Germany. Germany eventually won 7-1. But the final score doesn't matter. For one unforgettable moment, 150,000 people believed anything was possible. And that's exactly why the expanded World Cup exists. Now to the hosts. USA versus Paraguay. Folarin Balogun scored twice. Christian Pulisic was everywhere. Gio Reyna added another late on. Final score, USA 4, Paraguay 1. But here's what makes that result special. The United States had never scored more than 3 goals in a single World Cup match. Ever. Not once. 4 goals shattered a record that had stood for decades. This wasn't just a victory, it was a statement. The USA aren't here to participate. They're here to compete. And for the first time in a long time, American fans have real reasons to dream. Here's a fact that sounds completely fake. Scotland's goalkeeper is 43 years old. Craig Gordon. At an age when most players are retired, Gordon is playing at the biggest tournament in football. Scotland beat Haiti 1-0, their first World Cup win since 1990. A wait of more than 3 decades finally ended, and Gordon was right at the center of it. He made crucial saves, controlled the game, and helped Scotland hold on. 43 years old, still performing on the world's biggest stage. Brazil's big problem. Everyone saw Brazil draw 1-1 with Morocco, but not everyone saw how it happened. Morocco were the better team. They created more chances. They controlled long stretches of the match, and Brazil looked uncomfortable almost from the start. Only a brilliant moment from Vinicius Jr. rescued the draw. That's worrying, because Brazil are supposed to be contenders. Instead, they looked vulnerable. The most successful football nation in history suddenly has questions to answer, and Week 2 won't get any easier. At the 2022 World Cup, Japan shocked Germany. Then they shocked Spain. People called it luck. 4 years later, they're proving it wasn't. Against the Netherlands, Japan were minutes from defeat. Then they struck late. 2-2. Another comeback. Another result against a European giant. Japan have built a reputation for doing one thing better than almost anyone else. Never giving up. Every tournament, people underestimate them. Every tournament, they prove people wrong. Crazy facts nobody is talking about quickfire round. Italy aren't at this World Cup again. One of football's greatest nations is watching from home. Messi, Ronaldo, and Guillermo Ochoa are the only players appearing at their 6th World Cup. 3 legends, still here, still competing. Sweden scored 5 goals in a World Cup match for the first time in decades and suddenly looked like one of the tournament's biggest dark horses. And the opening match of the entire tournament produced 3 red cards. 3. Pure chaos from the very first game. Week 1 delivered surprises. Week 2 could deliver even more. France have huge tests ahead. Argentina continue their journey with Messi. Portugal rely on Ronaldo at 41 years old. Brazil need answers, fast, because this World Cup has already shown one thing. Big names mean nothing. Anything can happen. A tiny nation can score against Germany. A 43-year-old goalkeeper can become a national hero. And football's giants can suddenly look ordinary. Week 1 was chaos. Week 2 starts now. That was Week 1 of World Cup 2026. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to Goal Clips. We break down the biggest World Cup moments every single day. Turn notifications, because if Week 1 taught us anything, it's that nobody knows what's coming next.